Hey guys, so recently a person on Reddit actually pointed out to me that Dream Machines was making a Logitech Mini Optical clone. It's wired only, but it's like 20 bucks plus shipping, and it has a 33.95. So I was kind of interested and picked one up. One thing that I noticed upon first trying it was that the clicks were pretty loose, and they felt loose. So I opened the mouse up and took it apart. It turns out that the clicks are one singular piece for both left and right clicks, and they are retained inside the upper shell of the mouse through the use of one, two, three sort of pins that are there for anti-rotation that correspond with these sort of square-shaped holes here. And then there are two screws that go in the two smaller holes here and here. What I noticed when disassembling it is that when I put it together, or when it was originally assembled from the factory, was that the posts here that the screws are supposed to go into were sticking up slightly higher than the plastic surrounding them from the buttons. And what that meant was when you tighten the screws all the way in, they were just clamping against the little plastic protrusions from the upper shell. They weren't actually clamping the buttons in place at all. So what I've done, and what I wanted to make the video about, is that you can open them up and you can either get like a nail file, or if you have a small set of files like this, I just grabbed a flat one, and you can stick a file in here and just file down those two posts where the screws go in, so that they sit just below the height of the plastic on the button piece here. These small square cutouts there and there, where the height is just below where that piece of plastic sits at. And so I don't know if you'll really be able to see, but now that come on, there we go. Now that the small bit of plastic, the round bit in the center of the slightly square hole, sits ever so slightly lower, when I put those screws back in, it will actually clamp this plastic in place, and that will reduce the wobble and play from the switches. Or, well, from the buttons, not the switches themselves. So, very easy mod to do. If you're taking the mouse apart, it does have two clips. They are visible here. Sorry for the poor lighting. Come on, focus. Focus. All right, there's one there. And then there's a matching one on the other side here. Yeah, so basically 4 screws, one under each skate. And then you kind of just put a little bit of pressure on the back to get a bit of a gap to form there. I don't think there's actually a clip back there. No, there isn't one, but it likes to sit a little bit closed because there's a little lip. So you kind of get it to pop open, and then you can slide a thin piece of plastic in there, like a credit card or something, just to pop the clips loose. Nothing is attached to the top of the mouse, the upper shell, so opening it up is very easy. You don't have any worry about pulling something loose. I've removed the thumb switches because I just don't like thumb switches on this particular shape. I don't think they work very well. So I've chosen to remove them and save a little bit of extra weight. But yeah, that's the video. Hopefully, if you guys are interested in the shape and you pick it up and the buttons feel loose, you go ahead and check for this before, you know, well, if you want to return it, then that's fine, but you are paying shipping to get the mouse, so most likely they'll want you to pay shipping to return it, to have it replaced under warranty, and yeah, that could get expensive fast if you're trying to just play the QC lottery. So there is, at least for this particular thing, a DIY remedy if it turns out that this is your problem. So hope you guys have a good day. Hope this helps some of you out there, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.